Okay, let me break this down. So Liverpool's transfer strategy is suddenly the most dramatic soap opera in football, and honestly, it's way more gripping than most Premier League matches this season. Imagine being a fan who just watched Salah, Robertson, and Konate walk out the door for free, then hearing your new manager casually says, "Oh, I'd love a winger," like you're asking for a latte upgrade at Starbucks. But here's the twist. They're chasing a 21-year-old Belgian winger who lit up the World Cup, and Lille's president is acting like he's guarding the crown jewels. Let's unpack why this saga feels like a Netflix thriller. First off, losing Salah isn't just losing a player, it's losing a legacy. The guy was Anfield's modern-day messiah. But instead of mourning, Liverpool's approach feels oddly calm. Like, sure, our attack's missing its spine, but we'll just pluck a 21-year-old from Lille and call it a day. That's either genius-level ambition or managerial naivety. Iraola's first press conference sounded like he'd already mentally checked out of Spain, right? Sign Victor Munoz. Cool. Now let's chase a World Cup sensation. But here's the thing, Fernandez-Pardo isn't some unknown quantity. He's young, yes, but he's already got clubs like Arsenal and Chelsea circling. So why does Lille think they can just not negotiate? Let's talk about this no-sell stance from Lille's president. Olivier Letang's "he's staying," end of story line. Classic power move. But here's the hypocrisy, last summer they sold other players they never wanted to sell, so of course agents smell blood. This isn't just about loyalty, it's about leverage. By 2029, Fernandez-Pardo could be a completely different player. What if he peaks in 2 years and then gets injured? Or what if he stagnates at Lille? Letang's acting like they've got a 21-year-old Mbappé, but let's be real, not every young talent explodes. The bigger picture here. European football's transfer market is broken. Clubs hold ransom over young players' careers because they know the bigger clubs have no choice but to overpay. It's not about ethics, it's economics. Now, putting myself in Liverpool's shoes, would I gamble £70 million on a kid who's had one good tournament? Probably not. But here's the thing, this isn't desperation. This is calculated risk. Salah's exit left a void, but chasing a younger, cheaper replacement makes sense long-term. The problem is timing. Imagine signing him now, only for another manager to come in next season and say, "Nah, I want my own guy." That's the hidden danger here. Football's transfer chess is as much about boardroom politics as pitch performance. And let's not forget Belgium's World Cup performance might have been a flash in the pan. Not every breakout tournament star becomes a global icon. But if they pull this off, they've got a player who could grow into Salah's shoes without the astronomical wage demands. It's either smart scouting or reckless hope, and honestly, I'm not sure which. What's fascinating is how this reflects modern football's identity crisis. Clubs aren't building teams, they're assembling disposable talent portfolios. Liverpool's chasing a 21-year-old because they couldn't keep their 31-year-old superstar. That's not a strategy, that's a reaction. But maybe that's the new normal. Why pay Salah £400,000 a week when you can bet on a kid who'll take half that for 5 years? The real question isn't whether Fernandez-Pardo will go to Liverpool, it's whether football's entire power structure is shifting toward short-term, youth-driven cycles. Because if that's the case, we're not just watching a transfer saga. We're watching the evolution of how clubs survive in the post-superstar era. What do you think, is Liverpool's gamble genius or madness?